Hey guys, Big Boy Tennis here. Today is Wednesday, April 3, 2023. How's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying their April tennis. Still good weather out there. Get out there and play, guys. We got nice spring weather. This is fun stuff to get out there and play some tennis. I hope you guys are doing it. Get out there and hit the tennis ball. So, you can see me here. I am doing a little rally with my daughter. She wanted to practice hitting to that corner, that ad side corner. And so I'm just trying to get the ball in play and letting her work on hitting to that corner there. I'm just keeping it going as best I can. Not really hitting too much power. I'm just kind of hitting it back. Keeping that ball in play. She's trying to work on her aggressive game. You know what I mean? Aggressive tennis. It's a good balance. You want to have a good balance of aggressive tennis, but you also want to be able to get the ball in play, right? You're too aggressive. You're going to be trying to hit everything as hard as you can. You're going to miss a lot, right? And you want to have enough control to keep the ball in play, too. But sometimes if you go all control, you might be too tentative and not hit the ball with enough power. And then your opponent can take the ball, the aggressive shots, and make you be on the defense too much. So, gotta find that fine line, even balance. You know what I mean? All right, so this was the other night. We're just drill hitting right here. We actually had mixed doubles match. You know what I mean? Mixed doubles match. You're gonna see it here later in the video. There it is. Me and my daughter versus my dad, who is Papa, and the lady you see in the video. She's a long time friend, a family friend. So she was in town. Her and her husband, who was sitting on the side, and they hit us up. You know, we say they hit us up when they come visit, and we go out and play some tennis, some mixed doubles tennis. That's what we did that night. So this is our match. So we played two sets. We played regular scoring. You know what I'm saying? Regular deuce scoring. Yeah, so this is our doubles tennis match. What side do you guys like to play? When you play doubles, how do you decide who's going to play on the right side, who's going to play on the left side with your partner? You know what I mean? I play my partner. I let them pick, and it seems like they always pick the left side, and I'm always usually stuck on the right side, which is okay. But then I don't get as many opportunities to hit the lefty forehand when I play like this. So it's more righty forehands. So like this instance, she wanted to play. My daughter wanted to play the left side here. So you see her playing the left, and I'm playing the right. All right, guys, let's go over the scores from today. Tennis matches. All right, let's go over ATP tennis scores in Estoril, Portugal, clay court tournament. Today, April 3rd, 2024. First match, Martinez from Spain beat Altmaier 2-0. Straight set win. Let me see if I can break it down. See the scores. Oh, 6-4, 6-2. All right. Martinez, Spain. Altmaier, I think that's Germany. All right. Next score. Fuchsovics beat Kachin. Fuchsovic from Hungary. Strong guy, big power strokes. He played Kachin, beat Kachin from Argentina. So, good job, Fuchsovic. Next match, 2 players, honestly, that I've never heard of. So this is something maybe I'd want to see these guys play sometime. All right, a Great Britain player, Choinski, Choinski, beat Fonseca. That's a Brazilian player. All right, good match, guys. 2-1. All right, let's go to the next match. Llamas Ruiz from Spain beat Kopfer 2-0. I've heard of Kopfer. I think I've seen him play. Lefty player. I think he's a German player. So that's a good win. I don't know Llamas Ruiz. But Kopfer, I've seen him play, and he's a pretty good player. So the Spanish guy, this is clay court. Maybe this is his style with the clay court. Next match, another couple of guys I never heard of. Another Spanish guy, Horda Sanchia from Spain beat Faria 2-0. Faria, I think that's a Portugal flag. Eek. I might be wrong. Correct me if you know. Faria, Faria. If you know, let me know in the comments where that guy's from. I don't know much about that guy. I don't know anything about Horda Sanchia either. But good job, guys. All right, next match. Garin, Garin. Garin, that's Chile. He's a Chilean player. He used to be like a top player, right? Remember, like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I think he got to top 20, right? Like top 25. Like he takes like this short backswing on the backhand, like a really short backswing. Hits it flat. Got a good forehand. Serve is, it's all right, but he was like a grinder player. He would just kind of take. I remember he would take a lot of backhands, like straight off the rise, and can get, because of that really short backswing, and kind of get some players like catch him not ready for that. Anyways, he beat Rodionov. I'm not sure what that country is. That's Austria, maybe? I don't know. Rodionov. Let me know if you know where Rodionov. So Garin beat Rodionov. All right, next match. Fils from France. Fils beat Jay Sousa. I think that's Portugal. Jay Sousa. And I think Sousa, is he the guy that used to be like a top 25 player? Yeah, and I don't know what happened to him. It seems like he's gone down to challenger level. I think like 10 years ago he was like top 25 or something like that. But Fils, he's the up-and-coming French guy. He was doing real good too. Like last year, early this year. You know, big serve, uh, big big forehand, just like runs them all down. Super athletic guy, feels. So let's see if he can, get back to those winning ways. Salsa, I don't know, still competing, I guess. All right, next match. Oh, look at this. Monfils, right? Monfils. I saw Fields and Monfils practicing at Indian Wells together. That's pretty cool. They had like Fields and Monfils. Monfils, Monfils, he's been around a long time. He is French, and he is a flashy player with all the jumping and like 360 overheads, all kind of athletic stuff. Monfils. He beat Rocha. Monfils from France beat Rocha, and I think he's from Portugal. All right, next match. Van de Zandschulp, Netherlands. Van de Zandschulp. I like that guy's style. He's like, I've talked about him before. I met him in Indy Wells, took a picture with me. Cool dude. He tall dude, like 6'5" or something, but he's like lanky. He's like athletic. Not like he's like muscular and stuff. He's not like skinny and lanky, but he's like he moves kind of like Medvedev, I'd say a little bit. He slides on the court a lot on the hard courts. Runs them all down and takes like big wind up swing. Kind of reminds me of Mayer. Remember Mayer, the German guy from years ago? I mean, not as unorthodox on his swings. Kind of big, and Van der Zandschulp's kind of big, and big long swings kind of remind me of that guy, but like a little bit less unorthodox, I guess. Anyways, Van Zandschulp beat Coria from Argentina. Coria, the younger brother. So this is Federico Coria. He's the younger brother of Guillermo Coria. Remember Guillermo Coria? Second place, 2004 French Open. He was up 2-1. Oh, versus another guy, and I don't. Some reason I remember Coria's last name, but I don't remember the other guy's last name. That guy had a one-handed backhand. Let me know in the comments if you remember his name. I just can't remember it right now. Coria was up 2-0 and started cramping. You remember all that? And then he lost in 5 sets. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker match for Coria. French Open final. Anyhow, his younger brother playing Federico Coria lost to Van Zandschulp. All right, let's go to the next tournament. ATP still. We're going to the Clay in the USA. This is in Houston, Texas, y'all. This was the first one I got to tell you about. Darderi from Italy beat my guy, Cerundolo. Argentina guy. I like Cerundolo. I don't know Darderi. Man, he must be good. Good win, Darderi. All right, next match. We got, American Nakashima. Hey, Nakashima, you coming back? Starting to win some matches again? That'd be nice. You were a top player for quite a while, and you kind of think he's got down at 100 or something ranking. He was like top 40 or something. Anyhow, Nakashima beat Hijikata. Hijikata from, I want to say Australia, if I'm not mistaken. I think Hijikata was the guy that won the doubles Australian Open. Like one year it was Kyrgios and Kokkinakis, and the next year it was 2 other Australian guys. Remember that? And I think that was this year. Maybe it was this year. Yeah, this year, I think. Hijikata. Anyways, Nakashima won that one. Next match. Another USA player. Ben Shelton. Hey, you all know Ben Shelton. He's got that big serve, big forehand, big game. Everything offense. You know what I mean? He's doing good, right? He's like, whatever, top 15 or something. I don't know, top 20. but he's really come along. He's only been pro for like a year or two, and still he rose up the ranks fast. Shelton beat Bergs. Man, I don't know that flag. It's a German flag, maybe. Anyways, let's go to the next match. USA, 2 USA players. Darn it, I hate when they do this. 2 USA players. Giron beat Wolf. Well, one of them had to win, right? I like both those guys, Giron and Wolf. Giron, flat, slap shots, runs him everything. Wolf, he has that big serve and plays a really aggressive style of play. Just really risky, So looks like Giron must have played better today. All right, next match. Big hitting Italian. Sonego beat Nagal. 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 Indian Nagal. Not Rafa. All right, next match. Kotov beat Kaboli. Kotov beat Kaboli. Kotov has that big slap forehand. I remember now. Big slap forehand Kotov. Big dude. He's like thick dude too. He's like 6'2" or something. And he's like thick. He's not a skinny dude. All right. Next match. Berrettini beat Munar. Italian Berrettini beat Spanish Munar. You remember Berrettini? He used to be top 10. Next match. Fognini beat Digeri. What's going on, Digeri? You were like a top player. Let's see. I don't know what your ranking is now, but I like Digeri's style with that unique forehand. Well, that's Digeri from Serbia and Fognini from Italy. Okay, let's go on to the WTA. Let's see how the ladies are doing in the WTA. All right, a couple of players I don't know anything about. Jones beat Monroy. British Jones beat, I think that's Columbia flag. Columbia Monroy. All right, good job, Jones. Next match. Oh, look at this. Sarah Arani beat Sabrias Tormo. Sarah Arani's making a comeback. What's going on? Sarah Arani, she used to be a top player. She used to be like top 10. She was number 1 in the world in doubles. 75 mile per hour first serve. Still getting it done. Beating Sabrias Tormo. You make 2 mistakes, not just 1. 2 mistakes. You called me the referee. Remember that? When Sarah Arani was playing Wickemeyer. Oh, man, like 10 years ago. Something like that. 8-10 years ago. And she hit that serve. And it was she hit the serve on the deuce court. Like 75 miles an hour, whatever. Wickemeyer hits the return. The ball travels. There's no call from the lines people. All right, there's no call from the lines people. The ball travels back over to Arani's side. It's almost landing in the doubles alley. Okay, you follow me? And then the umpire all of a sudden says out. And then the ball bounces in the doubles alley. All right. And so Sarah Arani's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Out. And she goes and she challenges the call. Luckily, she had a challenge. And the umpire, they show it on the board, and it was in by 6 inches in the deuce court. Either way, any way you look at it, right, left, right, whatever, by at least 6 inches inside the court, up, down, whatever. And then she's like, why do you call that out? Why do you call that out? And then he's like, okay, my mistake. Replay the point. And she's like, what are you talking about? Replay the point. That was, she hit it, and then it bounced, and then you call it out. And he's like, no, Sarah, I did not call it that late. Sarah. And so when she says that late, obviously he's admitting that he called it a little bit late at least, but he called it. It should have been Ronnie's point. But anyhow, so Ronnie goes, "You make two mistakes. You make two mistakes, not one. You make two mistakes, not one." And call me the referee and whatever. I felt bad for Sir Ronnie, and I've seen that clip. You can look it up on YouTube. It says Ronnie versus Wickemeyer, and I'm not going to mention that umpire's name because he's probably, I think maybe he was a newer umpire back then, so he was really into being aggressive with corrections, calling in the chair, whatever. But he made some other mistakes. I remember my first time going to Indian Wells, like 2017, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. I was sitting in the stands on the line, sitting like down the side. I could see straight down the sideline. He's Puy, you remember, Puy, Pouille was playing the French guy, and a ball bounced right in front of this umpire, and it was definitely out. I could see it down the line, and it wasn't even a fastball. And nobody calls it out, and he corrects it. It's like right in front of his face, basically, out. And Puy, it's like challenge, and they showed the challenge, and it was out by like 2-3 inches. It's like, what the heck is this guy doing? But like I said, you can look up the Sir Ronnie thing. You can see it on YouTube. I've seen it many times on YouTube. But I don't want to bag on that umpire too much. I'm not going to say his name because he's probably gotten better since then. Maybe that was back when he was new. But anyways, every time I see Sir Ronnie score or see her play or anything, that's what I think of. You can't be the referee. You can't be the referee. You make two mistakes, not just one. Two mistakes. All right, let's go to the next match. That was a fun story. Rachimova beats Zarzua, Mexico. We got Barra beats Pigosgassi from Brazil. We got my girl Busca. I'd say that because I met her at Indian Wells, and she was really cool. She took a picture with me. Busca. She won her match. She beat Niemeyer. I think that's a German girl. Good job, Busca. All right. Now we're going to head over to Charleston, USA. Clay. All right. Kalalina, the Ukraine girl, beat Wozniacki, the mama from Denmark. Kalalina, good job. I think she had a good Miami, pretty good U.S. Indian Wells. Good job, Kalalina. So that's a good win. And then next match, Azarenka beat Cosiaretto. You know Azarenka. She had a real good Miami. I think she got semifinals. She's been around a long time, She's former number one. All right, next match. Sharma beat Surenko. I think Sharma's Australian. Surenko, Ukraine. Surenko. She might be a mama too. Surenko. I think she was she took some time off for having a baby and all that. Next match. Kazakhina beat Kruger. Kruger, USA. Big, tall, strong girl. Big hitter. Well, Kazakhina won that one. Nice try, Kruger. Two Americans played. Navarro versus Volley Nets. Darn it, I like both those players. Navarro's been playing really good. Volley Nets been playing really good, but Navarro won straight sets. Next match, Kudermetova beat Rogers. Kudermetova, oh man, she's a good player. Beat Rogers. Of course, I'd root for Rogers, USA, but nice try. Next match, Townsend beat Alexandrova. Townsend, man, I think she's better now than she was before she had the baby. Holy cow. Townsend, I think she's like at her highest rank or something, or really close to it. Ever since she came back from like having a baby, I think she's a better tennis player now than before. That's incredible. Good job, Townsend. Beat Alexandrova. And Alexandrova, what'd she go far in? She went far in Indian Wells and Miami, I think. That's a good win. Next match. Going on right now, live? Ooh, I might have to turn this on the TV. Haddad Maria versus Dolhide. 6-5. Haddad Maria won the first set, and now it's 6-5 in the second set. Holy cow. Dang. Oh, Dolhide. Try your best. All right. So, those are the scores from today's tennis match. All right. And this is Big Boy Tennis, and this is our doubles match. So, in this doubles match, we were down. I don't know what the score is right now going on the match, but I know we were down 0-3. But then all of a sudden, my daughter just started like playing really good and like started hitting the ball hard and like making everything. And so I'm more of like a steady player, right? So I guess they were hitting it away from me more in this match because I could just kind of keep the ball in and not miss as much. My daughter's more of the power player in the doubles, at least. But some of these points they hit to me, but a lot of these points, there was a lefty. They were hitting more to her, and she started playing really good. So she started playing more aggressive, and she started hitting harder and more consistent. See, that's a good return right there. And then that one she took like right off the bounce. I don't know if you guys saw that one. She took right off the bounce and hit it in between them. Do you guys like to hit on the rise? You know what I mean when I say hit on the rise? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about like how Agassi used to do it. You know, that's like awesome tennis right there when you can hit right off the bounce, and you can get more power that way, I think. And it gives your opponent less time to react when you're just like bounce hit. And then the ball just like all of a sudden goes on their side, and you can really keep them on the defense that way. Not letting them push you back. Yeah, I think that's a good style of play. Like hitting on the rise, side to side, moving your opponent around. That's what I liked about Agassi. All right, I got an update for you on the tennis score. I just turned on the TV and I see the match, the Dolhide versus Haddad Maia. It looks like Haddad Maia just won that second set, so she won the first set and the second set. So Dolhide is out of that tournament. Haddad Maia, the Brazil player, tall, strong player, lefty. Nice try, Dolhide. Dolhide. I first saw Dolhide play. Well, I remember seeing her play some little bit on TV and whatnot, and then like 2017, 2018. I was at a challenger tournament at UNLV Tennis Center, and this was the guys though. This was the ATP Challenger, and she was walking around and stuff. So I don't know, maybe she was practicing with some of the guys or something like that. And I seen her walking around like, oh, that's Dolhide. But back then her rank was probably pretty low. And then I think she eventually started playing like World Team Tennis kind of stuff, and maybe that kind of getting her name out there through World Team Tennis. And anyhow, so Dolhide, but then she's like, I think the past year or so she's gotten more into the singles. I think she was more like doubles before. She's probably still plays doubles, but I think she's kind of been doing more, getting more higher up ranked in the singles past year or so, a couple of years maybe. Anyways, Haddad Maia won that one. So that was the Charleston Open match. So good tennis going on. Good time to play. Spring, You guys play in spring tennis league? Any of you guys play spring tennis league? That's the time of the year USTA gets a lot of players, mostly in the spring. I think that's the most popular time of the year to have USTA league. I think they usually fill up and you get more teams and more players during the spring season. It's a good time to be out there playing. You guys, where do you guys live across the country? You know, or maybe across the world. So maybe some of you guys watching this might be other parts of the world. Is this what's the weather like out there where you guys are? We're out here in Las Vegas, and we got really nice weather. We got actually a little cooler than usual. It started to heat up today. Today got about almost 80 degrees, but it's been kind of a cooler spring so far. So now maybe we're getting back to normal with in the 80s. So gonna get that hot weather pretty soon. That Vegas, Mojave desert heat. But you know what we do when it's hot like that? We still get to play tennis. You know why? We just play at night when it cools down. Yeah, that's how we do it when the sun goes down. When do you guys play when it's hot outside? You play during the day? Sometimes my dad, you see him here in the video, he'll play sometimes in the middle of the day when it's hot. I'm like, holy cow, you're a grinder. But do you guys do that too? Not me. I wait till the evening time. Yeah, evening time's the best when the sun's down. All right, guys. Let's go over some of the doubles scores as well. Okay? I'll just go over some of the scores of the players that I recognize here. Okay? Let's go over some of the scores. Let's go to Houston, Texas. All right, here's one. This is an upset. Okay, Begaman and Balaj beat Krajicek and Ram. Oh no. Ram and Krajicek. Ram has been number 1 in the world in doubles. Holy cow. This is Clay? I don't know. I didn't even know who those other two guys are that they lost to. USA, Ram and Krajicek lost to Balaj, Indian guy, and Begaman, German. I wonder what happened there. So, oh well. Good win for those guys. How about this other match? Purcell and Thompson. Aussie Mike, 2 Aussie guys. Purcell and Thompson beat Indian guys. Chandrasekhar and Praj Hanth. I'm not sure about those Indian guys. I don't know much about them, is what I meant. So good win for Purcell and Thompson. You know, they're probably the higher seed. The rest, Purcell is definitely good at the net with the volleys. Thompson, I'm not sure if he plays a lot of doubles, but hey, made a win that day. Today. All right. Let's go to Morocco. Oh, speaking about Morocco. Remember the Rockin' Moroccan? Hisham Arazi? Oh, man, that guy was smooth. Let's see if there's any matches, any players that I recognize here. Boy, I don't recognize any of these doubles guys. That's okay. There were some. Oh, R. Haas and Mills lost to Gorasan and Stadler. USA's Stadler, Sweden, Gorasan. I remember R. Haase, Robin Haase. Yeah, I remember that guy. Still around playing, I guess. Interesting. Anyhow, those are some matches. So like I was saying, we came back. We were down 0-3, and then we won 6-3, 6-0. We won 12 games in a row. But it's all for fun. We were just having fun out there that night, playing doubles with family and friends, okay? You know, we had family tennis. Do you guys play family tennis? You get out there, your kids, grandpa, parents, friends. Isn't it a great sport for family? Get out there, family bonding time. I'll tell you what, it's some good family fun. Can you tell me some stories about how you guys play tennis as a family? Oh man, you see that lob that went over my head? I wish I tried the under the legs shot. I was telling myself I should have tried the under the legs shot. Oh well, between the legs, you know what I mean? It would have been worth a try. Anyhow, tell me about your family tennis. What do you guys do for fun playing tennis? Huh? All right. Well, this is coming to an end here, and I appreciate you guys watching my channel. This is Big Boy Tennis. Get out there and play. Enjoy the tennis. Enjoy having fun. Getting exercise and all that good stuff. Have a good day.